Hey guys, it's been a while. I know. Sorry about that. I've been sick and I've been slowly recovering, and I just I needed to do something. So I was like, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And I was like cutting things open. I'm like, oh man, I haven't done a video in like so long. And the funny thing is, a customer came today. I got a friend coming tomorrow, so I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get back into the thing. So sorry for taking things apart already. Let me just catch you up, guys, on this, okay? This is the SpeedCQB project. I think I finally come up with a name for it. Okay, I want you guys to go Google it, and you guys can tell me what it means. I'll give you a hint. I'm half Greek, so it's something to do with that. I thought it was a fitting name for this project. We'll have to talk about some issues. I love the grip. Okay, I absolutely love how it looks, but after playing around with it, touching it, throwing it around, gripping it, it's not a good grip for competition. And the reason is because of how this system works. Okay, how if you go to release, if you go to release the mag, your hands are still usually touching the grip. So instinctively, we're already gripping this part pretty hard. So what happens is it doesn't release because your fingers, you'd have to train your head to kind of like, oh, I'm releasing. Okay, let go of the grip a little bit, and in order to drop it. So I have the other 9-ball grip, so we're just gonna switch it out. But man, at this point, I was like, damn, what if they in the future then they make this a little bit more modular so we can like clip it on somehow or something? It'd be really cool if we could do that. I was thinking, can I just 3D print this part? I could probably just 3D print it, but I don't. The problem is I don't know how to get a clip system in there. There's not much room here, so that's the only problem. I'm like, the only clip I can see right here, it would hook in and then yeah, regardless. Okay, so this grip, I love it, but not competition wise. Okay, um, I gotta eliminate that. Okay, shout out to Terminate. I like to call them Terminate guys. I look at their logo and I'm like, oh man, that reminds you of the Terminator. But someone left a comment and it's best. It's just best backwards. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't even see that. So, but in my head, I'm like looking at this guy. I'm like thinking, man, that's the Terminator right there. So I see like Terminate T238 Terminate, but it's best from my understanding. So, funny thing is, I reached out to him. I was like, hey, you have any new tracers coming out? I was like, could you make this in a square? Like, I want this. I love this one. This is my aesthetically my by far the most favorite. If I could get this in a small form factor, you got me sold, man. I like the flare, but it's once again too heavy, and I think aesthetically it needs a little work. Okay, so I like both companies, but the reason I went with this guy is because it's the lightest one. It is so damn light, guys. You can't beat it. And then I'll show you the price for it, guys. They sent it to me. I was willing to pay for it. I was like, hey, I want to buy it from you guys. You have anything new? And they ended up sending it to me. I was going to take it off. It's getting. There we go. Nah, damn it. Oh my god, I already got this thing stuck on you. All right, you're going to have to just imagine it with this on here, okay? Alright, it comes with this own. Comes with this own, by the way. I already had one on. Okay. You can see right here. Comes with it, and then the charger. Okay, it's a C charger, which is nice. Or none of that old shit. Okay, so with the tracer, the thread adapter, 26 grams. Okay, it's just absolutely light. I love it. We got the green one only because we don't need red. Remember, guys, this is being built for SpeedQB, and here are the rules. Okay, green tracers are required for all, so we don't need to pay extra for the RG one. 2 pistols, 1.4 joules. We're not going to be reaching that one. Remember, this is a flag runner. This is, Project Flag Runner build. So this build is meant for, kind of being light, get a couple shots off, reposition, get that flag. And for those who are saying, why are you focusing so much on flag? It's, this is just a theoretical stuff, guys. This is a fun build, and I always want you guys to have fun. But the reason why is because I was looking at the point system. Where is it? That was limited class edition. But where you get the most points, touching a flag to opposing team breakout wall. You get the most points from here. Early flag grab, double flag possession, flag hanging, elimination. So you get a lot of points from flag. And obviously, look, guys, the flag person, you gotta be small, nimble, fast, speedy. That's what this build is for. That's why we're trying to get this guy as lightweight as we can, but still deliver somewhat a good of a punch. It needs to be able to do its job. All right, that's what we're here. Because 1.4 joule, you know who I'm building. If I had to build another one, if you guys like this a lot, you know what I build for the 1.4 joule? That's gonna go to my flanker. That's the second position I would play. I'd either play a flag grabber or flank position. Flank position, I would push that to 1.4 joules with at least 3 O's. Because that's what we're allowed. Okay, so let's move forward. Shout out to these guys. I've already done a video on them. Check them out. I'm going to put the link below. They didn't have to send it to me. I wanted to buy it. It's $23, guys. It's not like it's going to break a bank. Okay. If they're watching, yo, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that nano square. I'm ready for that nano square. But just get all you guys got to get is the green right here. $28. Okay, and then if you want red and green, then you just pay, $2 more. Okay, honestly, people can get the, red and green, but I didn't need it. Okay. All right, and then the next thing we did is we went to WGC, and we got Revankeist. I don't know if that's how you say it. I picked up both, and I saw this, but I didn't think it was gonna work. And look at it, guys. It's extremely long. All right. Remember, this is probably most likely for the 6-inch or the 5-inch, but I'll weigh it in for you guys. And it comes with its own thread on here. Okay, so the guide rod were 17 and okay, I think they're you can get a short and a long. Okay, so we have the long and we have the short, and the outer barrel was, I think, $19. So honestly, not bad prices all around. I ordered this like maybe 4 weeks ago, and I just got the cheapest shipping possible. For those who don't know, this is how the blowback unit looks like for the for the SSP5. It's a very unique system. You're not going to be able to just use anything willy-nilly in here. And we're going to put it back together. I think we've got an issue with it, though. We'll see if it happens. So this is how it looks. Like, this is the cage. It's such a... it's so different, you know what I mean? I like that someone finally, took something different. Are there a lot of different crazy blowback units out there? Oh, hell yeah, guys. But remember, this channel covers pretty much high kappa stuff here, okay? I gotta figure out what's going on here. We'll see if we have an issue. What's happening is if I tighten the racker, it pulls the cage up, and then the sorry, it's not focusing, is it will not, the loading nozzle just can't move. Okay. See, look at you guys. You have to slide it in. It's so different. Oh man. And this is where And pull it in, and I'll show you guys. This is why I always tell you guys, hey, check your loading nozzles, you know. Okay, so like you guys saw that finger tighter, right? Okay, it's just going back. Watch what happens if I do it a little bit tighter. I can't even, I can't even, that's just finger tight, guys. So I'm gonna loosen it just a little bit. So I've got some work to do. It's pulling something. Either A, I'm just stupid. It probably is, I'm just stupid. And this is probably pushing down. Let's see. So you can see pushing down doesn't do anything, right? So you can see I'm pushing rack as hard as I can, but watch this. I'm gonna push this part. Remember, it's a 1, 2, 3 piece system. We're not talking about these rails here. We have the plastic cage on it, we have the piston with the cup on it, and then I don't know what you want to call this part, you know, back receiver. I'm gonna push that up. Look at that. You guys see that? So we've got some work to do, but for now, let's just shoot it. Or not shoot it, but I want to build it. Let me show you guys. This I already weighed it. I was like, oh man, it's a huge difference. Okay, right is the probably metal or steel, and for anyone who likes heavy stuff, this is great. Don't replace it. This is not gonna break. They've done such a SSB5, the KGW stuff. It's high quality. It's definitely one of the best out of the box pistols I've shot, and bang for buck. This is 11.3.4. It's 11.4 grams. Okay, here's the original one. 31.8. Okay, we save a shit ton of weight. Here's this sucker. Let me put it back in for you guys. Okay, this is how it comes exactly. Nothing else. That adapter, and if it was the right, you know, thing, it would go in this way, right? It would replace. This is essentially the outer barrel for the 430, but you can see it's tiny, guys. The only way you could probably save extra weight if this was probably lighter. Probably more cuts. You know, the funny thing is you could cut this up if you wanted to, because there's not really much going on here. You know, this is nice and beefy, so I'd leave this alone. And I'd leave this area alone, but you could definitely cut 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. You could port these. You could port this area as well, just to shave off some extra weight. But that's if you're insane, okay? Here's the weight for this outer barrel. 37.4. I imagine this is a huge weight drop, okay? You can see how it tapers in. It's kind of weird. I almost kind of want to build a 6-inch build now, because we have the other critical one. So we have an extra one that we can kind of build. So we'll see. Alright, so let's get started. Now we're going to see how much weight we saved. I probably should have, but you can check the other video. Okay, I think we're going to be in the 300s now. Okay. Okay. So we can't get this guy on just yet. Alright. I'll say that's the only thing that's kind of The one that comes with the Revancai says, man, it's a little stiff. That's what it comes with. Comes with a recoil spring. I'm gonna put the ones I had in here. I don't wanna. I like the setup I had. All right, I gotta sneak this off. This is always the hardest part for me with my fingers. Okay, all right, we got that part in. Let's get these two suckers in. And if we like the setup, then we start building it. I'm going to start what's called, Loctite and everything, but we have some testing to do. The grip, I know we're going to have to change the grip. I'm going to see if I can really just. Oh yeah, you can feel that weight difference. Damn, dog, this is in there. Shit. Oh my god. You guys see this? We're in a conundrum now. Alright, let's just wait without the tracer. Okay. Alright, you guys ready? Let's see. Just basically almost built. All we're gonna do is just get rid of the grip and then figure out the hop up unit problems. Look back unit problem. Let's see what this guy weighs. Okay, you know what? We were in the 400s. We're at 394. So with the tracer, let's see. Alright, so we gotta Loctite this shit. That shit we gotta Loctite. Let's see. Yeah. Yo, it's 420. I'm not kidding, it's 420. That's funny. Alright, 420, guys. That is very light. Okay, 420. Let's see. This reference, this is a shorty. Can we even weigh this with a red dot sight, of course? Okay, 527. Okay, 527. Here's a 5.1 with the garter one. This one I'm supposed to sell, but I haven't even got to it yet. Okay, 482. So this one's trailing behind it by 60. Funny thing is, if we took this off, oh my god, we could probably get close. And this one is incredibly light. That's because everything is light on here. Okay, this frame is really light. Okay, that's where, where most of the weight is from? It's from the front part. So if we could get I don't know if that's, I feel like if it's extruded aluminum, it feels almost too heavy. This front part, you can feel the weight. It's right here. This sucker, but it's sturdy. That's the one thing we know about it. It's good and it's gonna last and it's do the job. But could we get this in the 300s? We could, if we could reduce this part right here. This is where all the beef is. This, realistically speaking, you could actually port these, but you're not gonna save much on it. Okay. Man, look at this, guys. I'm so happy. We're gonna do I think we'll do a sexy video for this. I need to work on this, figure out what's going on here, cause I need to be able to hand tighten this. Okay, I don't want to have to worry about this being loose, but if I do that, loading nozzle doesn't even work. Okay, doesn't work. Excuse me. We'll change the grip out. Like I said, guys, that's the problem. In a perfect world, if I could, yeah, I would have to. I made it crazy. I would have to go find it. I was trying to do an Ambi high kappa magazine release. It kind of works like this is the bad lever for the AR-15s. It's kind of a similar system. That's the only thing I want. I want an Ambi because I'm ambidextrous, and I think, honestly speaking, as a flag runner, I would want the gun to be fully ambidextrous. The only things I do not care about are the safeties, but these are the lightest safeties and they're cheap. We're going to pin this. This is going to get pinned, so it's not going to be able to move at all. It'll be locked in that position, so we don't need to have proper grip all the time because we're running, right? But I'd want to be able to release with my left hand. So that's something I'll work on if I can find my old files. That's like probably 10, 12 years ago. When I was doing all that shit. Okay, but this is I like Flag Runner, but maybe I should look up Flag. I feel like Flag Runner is actually a really cool name. Project Flag Runner. But for those who haven't figured it out, it's wings, or it's wing in Greek. Okay, I thought it was kind of a cool name, but at the same time, I kind of like Flag Runner. Okay. We'll probably get one more video out of this. We're gonna do a shooting video. Man, if I was able to go to HSB, I'd probably make one of my speed friends give me a video playing with it or something. I'd want them to go play with it. But we gotta fix this. Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Honestly, not bad. Okay, it's not like anything crazy or anything, but it's reducing weight, right? That's the main goal. So we know when I switch to the normal grip, we know that's going to put on some weight. So we're going to be probably mid 450 is where we'll be at. We'll see. I don't know how much weight that really adds, but it should add 10 to 15. So maybe 430, 440. We'll fix this, and we can't do anything about this. If there was an aluminum one, like CNC aluminum one that could reduce the weight, then we could probably get a 350, but that's just crazy shit. I don't have the timer for that, guys. You can see right here, we have to take the tracer off, so, okay. This was such a fun project, and obviously, guys, we're not running any sights. I told you guys I'm an instinct shooter, so when I would play skirmishing, we're not talking about precision shooting. Okay, we are not talking about precision shooting. For the flanker, him I would probably put a red dot sight on, and that would be a more precision build. This is more of we are pointing, shooting, picking up that flag, and we're hauling ass. Okay, it's 30 points. It's 30. What is it? How many points is it? It's a shit ton of points. It's 30 and then 25 points. So flags hold great importance in this setting. Now I don't think it's easy to gravel. That's for sure. Okay, you got to have a very well coordinated team, but that's the whole point of this build, is to do the job, to point click, to not weigh that much. Hopefully to be fully ambidextrous. Okay, we don't need the safety ever. To be honest, I want to disable the safety. Okay. Yeah, these detents suck. I found these detents. They just suck. I had to be honest. I'd probably actually lock the safety so I never hit it by accident. So I'd actually want to lock the safeties in position, and the grip safety will pin this. I guess we'd cut into it and then get a longer spring and then cut into it so the detent literally sits in it. But how do you take it out then? That's the problem. which would be a pain in the ass. I don't know. At this point, I'll have to think about how I want to pin that. I've only done it for one build. Okay, actually, I've actually done it for a couple people, but what we did is we didn't care. Is we drilled out a hole and we just tapped it. We tapped our safety to our frame. That's what we did. You know what? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna tap it. We're just gonna tap it. That's the best way to pin it. There's no better way. You just tap right into your frame. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. I think that's it. That covers it. We'll have one more video. I think that's like a sexy video. We'll put it together. Maybe like a cool little shooting video when I'm feeling better. This, I gotta go Loctite this sucker. Alright, thank you guys. Hey, thanks to these guys. You know, they didn't have to. I was willing to pay for it. And they sent it, but I told them. I put it in here, guys. I'm not going to represent stuff I don't like or I don't want you guys to, you know, buy, okay? I'm always going to ever talk about stuff I like. You know me. I don't kiss ass. I don't mince my words. You can check the reviews, okay? So there's no shill shit going on here, okay? I'm an old man. Ain't ever gonna be any of that crap on this channel. as long as me, guys, that's it. And this channel is gonna die with me, that's for sure. Alright, I'll see you guys around.